Okay, so for example number 7, it's just like example number 6, except it's a little more challenging. So it says, which investment is more attractive? Okay, so for example number 7, we're going to choose between two investments. So the first investment, I'm going to list the information here for investment number 1. And then we're going to list the information for investment number 2. And we'll calculate both of them and see what we end up with, okay? So for investment number 1, it says 1 pays 8.75%, and that's compounded quarterly. And the other one is 8.7%, and that's compounded monthly. Okay, by show of hands, actually, we'll do number 1, number 2, all right? So show me if you think number 1 or number 2 is better, by show of hands. 1 or 2. You guys think 2 is better? Did you guys read the book? What's the book say? Okay, let's go through and crank through it. So really what we need to do is we need to calculate the annual percentage, the annual yield percentage, right? So this is just like the other one, the other problem that we did before. So we're going to call this one R sub 1. Okay, and we'll calculate that one first, okay? So we're going to say 1 plus this rate is equal to whatever the percentage is, or the principal is, 1 plus the rate, which is 0.0875 all over 4, because it's compounded 4 times, and then we'll do it after 1 year, so it's 4 times 1, right? Now here's the thing. If I have the principal here, and technically I should have the principal here, if I divide both sides by P, the principal cancels, right? So this is like a generalized formula from example number 6, right? Because they're both multiplied by the principal on the left and right hand side. Therefore, we can divide both sides by the principal, and they kind of cancel out. So we got kind of this sort of deal going on. So I could solve this. In other words, R sub 1 is equal to the quantity 1 plus 0.0875 all over 4 raised to the 4. Does that make sense? Oh, minus 1, right? Because I got to subtract the 1 from over there. You guys see what I did, or do I need to write out each little step? Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm just going to plug and chug now. I'm going to plug that in my calculator. It was 1 plus the quantity. What's up with my calculator there? Doesn't want to cooperate today. All right, wait, let's clear that up. 1, whoops. All right, back up. 1 plus the quantity 0.0875 divided by 4 raised to the 4, right? And then we have to subtract 1 from that. So I've got 9.04, so it's about 9.04%, right? You guys see that? All right, so let's write that down. Okay, you guys see where that came from? Now, we could kind of fast track the second problem by knowing that R2 is equal to 1 plus 0.087 all over 12 raised to the 12 minus 1, right? Same formula, the only thing that's different is that we're replacing the K with 12, and we're replacing the interest rate with the 8.7. So now let's plug that in the calculator and see what we get. You guys see where all the numbers come from? Does that make sense to you guys? Yeah? If not, shake your head no. Give me like, what will be the signal? Because sometimes kids don't want to say I don't understand. What could our signal be? This? We'll come up with some sort of hand gesture. So anyways, let's plug that into calculator. Same thing here, except now we're going to go 1 plus 0.087 divided by 12 raised to the 12. Oh, and we got to subtract the 1. That one's a little higher. Not much, but a little bit higher. So that one, the rate is approximately 9.05%. So you guys are right. Option number 2 is a better choice, right? This is the one to go with. Pays a little bit more money. Okay. Any questions? We're good?